One point I'd like to make here is all these things that we are talking about, which was going on back in 1970, 71, 69. Now it's 2022. At that time, nothing was. Now we're seeing it with hindsight. It's easier to look at it now, right? I mean, I guess you complained about it, but you never did anything about it, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, in 73, when I came back to Los Angeles, Karanda put me in charge of bona fide Prabhupada kirtans in the temple because I requested. Mangalananda and all those people were busy trying to popularize their record and stuff like that, and Krishna Kanti. And they really hated me because I got them off the stage completely. And then I built the Lord Chaitanya, Mayapur style, about 12 feet tall. And then we'd surrender, Danavir, who became a guru, Danavir would go out with a truck and come back with greens, branches. And so we'd have the Lord Chaitanya standing in the middle of the stage, and then we put all the green trees around him. Then we had garlands, of course, and it was very, very nice, very, very exciting environment. And then we chanted only Prabhupada kirtans because I was in charge and I would not allow any other kirtans to be chanted. So Danavir and I went with before we had kirtans, went with all the kirtan musicians, or whatever you want to call them, bhaktas, and we taught them exactly how to do Prabhupada's drumbeat, kartals, and Swami step, as well as the mridanga. Yes?
The melody.
And the melodies. Perfect melodies. Yes. And so you say I didn't do anything about it. Well, a year and a half later, when I was in Los Angeles, I did something about it. Then Agni Dev came, full of his people. Afro-American people love to get into different types of melodies. And so he came in and he was a top expert in all the bogus melodies that Achyutananda taught. And he came in and said, Narayan, I want to lead Kirtan and new melodies from Mayapur. And I said, well, no, we don't do those. All we do is Prabhupada melodies. He was outraged and horrified that why would I restrict using the Bengali melodies from Bengal just so it would be authentically Prabhupada. So he went to Kurandar and said, Narayan won't let me chant the melodies I want to chant. And Kurandar looked at him and said, well, Narayan is in charge of the Kirtan program. So whatever he says goes. So he came back to me several times trying to talk me or bully me into it. And I wasn't having it. I'd already had that sort of movie in Calcutta, where you're saying
Right.
that I didn't say anything. Well, I did say things.
Oh yeah, you did say that, right. You told me this before.
But then I came back to USA, and for like almost a year, we had nothing but bona fide Prabhupada kirtans, Prabhupada Swami step dancing, and Prabhupada everything. And it was sublime. The people came, Karandar was worried because he had Mangalananda and all those people leading kirtan, sort of like rock and roll kirtan. And a lot of people came, like 250, 300 people would come to the kirtan. And our experience with Sunday program kirtans is that maybe we get 25 or 30 maximum. So Karandar said, I don't want to give up that many people. So you're going to have to produce that many people if you want to change the melody. Otherwise, we're going back to Mangalananda and Krishna Kanti. So that's when I really put out the steam and worked very closely with the kirtan players and got them to play the mridanga perfectly, kartals perfectly, and the melodies perfectly enunciated and done. So we started out, and I was very nervous because, we started out getting only maybe 60 people to our kirtans. But after a while, it went up and up and up until we had over 500 devotees in our kirtans, chanting Prabhupada's original melodies. Many people had never heard them before. And we had the mridangas out amongst the kirtan, amongst the devotees, amongst guests and devotees chanting Hare Krishna. And I remember standing next